Friendly suggestion for House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries. Speaker Johnson is refusing to swear in Congresswoman-elect Adelita Grijalva, and we all know why. He's protecting Trump and the other billionaires on the Epstein list. Now, I know my Constitution pretty well, and there's nothing in there that gives the Speaker the power to refuse somebody their duly elected position in the House all by himself. But there are provisions in there that let the House make its own rules. And there have been Supreme Court cases on this very kind of situation in the past. If this drags out too long, he can be forced. But that case could take a long time. And with this Supreme Court, they're just as liable to back him up, to protect Trump and the other billionaires on the Epstein list. So what do we do? Since the rules are kind of in Speaker Johnson's favor to stall for a long time, here's my suggestion for Minority Leader Jeffries. Swear her in yourself. Take her down into the well of the House floor, right there in front of the Speaker's podium. Have all the Democrats gathered around to celebrate. Hell, have her family there to celebrate. Make a big production out of it and swear her in. It wouldn't have the full force and effect of the Speaker doing it, but it would force Republicans to go on record claiming that she's not a legitimate member of the House after being duly elected by the people of her district.
That part, after being duly elected by the people in her district. That part. This country is so jacked up, whacked up. The institutions, such as they are it's like they were built on sand. They weren't built on solid ground. You know what I'm saying? They weren't built on solid ground. And we have fools. We've got, these ain't even the Keystone Cops. This ain't even them. This ain't the Three Stooges. The fools that's running the shit right now don't have nothing on those other two that I mentioned. In addition to that, we are being subjected to the influences and the cognitive decline of 45. The proof is in the person themselves. They can't keep their eyes open. They're having some type of issue with their face, muscles in their face where their lips are drawing down to one side or the other. Indications of potentially a TIA. Rambling on, talking about shit that happened 30, 40, 50 fucking years ago. The man is mentally not there. Nobody's home. I don't know who up in there, but that's a crazy moifo that's in there. And we need somebody, bodies, representatives, senators, congressional, all of y'all need to step the hell up and get this piece of flesh from behind the Resolute desk. The man is not home. It's evident. And he's stirring shit all over the freaking world. Running rampant, putting people from states like Texas. The Texas National Guard in Illinois. What the fuck is going on? Come on now. We need to do better than this. Our so-called legal structure need to do better than this. And I'm tired of hearing that the hands of justice roll slowly. Fuck that. You do anything that you want to do as quick as you want to do it. Y'all need to quit playing. Quit playing. Lives, human lives are at stake. Is this country so callous and so got their head up their own asses that you don't realize what you're doing to your fellow human beings? People who bleed blood just like you do? Can you truly stand on 2 feet and 10 toes down and go along with the bullshit that's happening in this country? I don't believe that. I don't believe that. There is an element of light some fucking where that has to catch a fire and burn out this sludge that has infiltrated this nation. It never was built on solid ground to begin with. Let me be perfectly clear. No, the United States is not all that great. It's only as great as the people who make it. The people that make it or have made it have been downtrodden from the time that those Aryan feet hit the shores on Plymouth Rock. Okay? We've got to do something, and that something is removal. Removal. In the old days, back in them 20s and 30s and 40s and even in the 50s, when people weren't in their right mind, they put them in a home. The one that I'm thinking of is back in Michigan called Eloise. Everybody knew who Eloise was. Eloise was the crazy house. Started talking about Eloise, you knew somebody wasn't home. They wasn't home. Put the nation out of this misery and remove the cacas that are running batshit crazy throughout this country. Line them up. Just like they would want to line us up, line them up. The only difference is that we would have some degree of compassion and we simply put them away for a very long time. I hope that would be the case sooner than much later. M.A. Truth. I'm out.